All right. Hi, Doug. How are you? Does everything sound fine on your end, Douglas? Can't really hear music, okay? What about now? A little more. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's probably good. Okay. So, for the YouTube gang, we are ranking the original 151 based on my little knowledge of Pokemon. But Gen 1, played a lot of Gen 1 growing up. And if you can tell, there is the other versions of Pokemon here. I want to rank those in future things when I get to those generations because I think it'd be weird to add it in this part. But yeah, this is going to go off of my opinions of them, like their design wise, and my old uses, experiences, memories, all of those. So, my own personal opinion. I feel like I will get hate for some of my things that I say, but it is what it is. So we're gonna start off with. We're just gonna go start from 1 to 151. I'm not gonna just pick and choose. I think that's the best way to do it. And each evolution form we'll have a different opinion on. We're gonna start off with Bulbasaur, who is probably I want to say generally the least liked of the original three, and I am also on that boat. But I still think he's an A tier because he's one of the original three, and he's just a really cute design. I'm actually gonna turn this down for myself. Doug, if that ruined the music, and then you turn it up, just let me know. Next is Ivysaur, and I don't like Ivysaur. Cool. As much as Bulbasaur. I think it's not the greatest, so I'm gonna put it at B. And I've always thought it was weird that they included Ivysaur in like Smash Bros. Venusaur. Also B tier, but better than Ivysaur. Maybe. Or maybe just bottom of A tier for when like there's gonna be more there. Get to those another time. Charmander though. Charmander's great. He will be at the top of A tier. And then when it comes to Charmeleon, needs to be an S tier because I think it's one of the best second evolution forms in the whole series. When it comes to starters, of course. And then I'm kind of gonna be basic. I am also gonna be basic with this next pick and say Charizard is an S tier. I mean, for how many times they put Charizard in the fucking game, he's gonna be used a lot. He's in Smash Bros. He's practically a mascot at this point, like if we're just being honest. But he'll probably be at the bottom S tier. But I think whenever I play Gen 1, the Fire line is what I use the most. Squirtle as well. S tier, and I like Squirtle more than Charizard. I'm a Squirtle squad guy, but unfortunately I think Wartortle kind of sucks. I say sucks, but it's in B tier. The first the little man. The first 3 starters are goated, so they're probably gonna be here. But as we get into other generations, you'll probably see starters that end up down here. And then Blastoise is also very cool. Okay, over there. Blastoise definitely bottom A tier, and I might change it later on where he'll be the bottom of S tier. I just never use. I don't know why I didn't use Squirtle that much, but probably just because the Charmander line is so cool. Now we're getting to our good old bugs. Caterpie will probably be at the very bottom of C tier, mainly because when you think of like bug Pokemon and Pokemon to me, his little fucking face shows up all the time. And he also had that cute anime episode. maybe I'm being too nice. He's in D tier. maybe he's in D tier. Maybe he's in D tier. Metapod F tier, lame as hell. And Butterfree will be in C tier. When will Butterfree come back? Weedle is kind of garbo in my opinion. I don't like it at all. I also don't like Kakuna, less than Metapod. Beedrill's pretty cool though. I like Beedrill. Probably better than Butterfree. Weedle Weedle hate group. Yeah. How do you go from like this like dumb looking dummy dumb to this sick little guy? Now Pidgey. The first form of Pidgey to me is kind of just a bird. Like I love the Pidgey line, but the first form, it's a bird. But then we get bird with Mohawk, and now we're talking. Are all bird Pokemon's this bird? Yeah, but with flair. And then we get bird with Super Mohawk, and he belongs up there. You take bird and you add something cool. Now we got Pokemon. Oh shit. Also, you got a little blonde streak too, so he's kind of like, maybe that's where Seth Rollins got his motivation from. Now we got fucking Rattata, however you say all the T's in his name. This rat. He's probably gonna be a top of, not top. I shouldn't say top, but better than Caterpie for D tier. I like Raticate though. I don't know why I like Chonky Rat. But how much do I like Chonky Rat? You know, I'm going to switch Pidgey and Butterfree. And then I'm going to put Chonky Rat in front of Pidgey. And that makes me feel good. Chonky Rat better than Small Bird. New York does not like Chonky Rat. Dude, what they should have done with Chonky Rat, I know we're not really talking about the other forms, but they should have made the King Rat, is that what it's called? Where a bunch of rats form together and they get tangled up and they become this ball. They should have made that, because that would have been terrifying, rather than just give Chonky Rat chunky cheeks. Then we got not Fearow. Is it? Yeah, Fearow. Yeah. Now, this looks like a better bird than Pidgey, if I'm being honest. But Fearow, I don't know why. Since a kid, I have never liked Fearow. And I'm talking never liked Fearow. I think the design is cool. I just never wanted to use it. Saphira's going down there. Don't make this bird next to the cool mohawk bird, and we'll be fine. Ekans. We got a snake. We'll put Ekans down here. Yeah, I like him more than Rat. I like the design. No one. Okay, I'm glad because honestly, when I was like, oh, I'm putting this giant bird down in D tier, I thought that I would get hate for it. So when you say no one does, maybe I could eventually put him down in F tier when we get further down this list. Arbok. I love the design for Arbok. Have I ever used it though? No. So let's put it at the top of C tier for now. I kind of hope they do more with Arbok eventually. Oh, Cobra Doug? You mean that's Arbok backwards? Man, I really hope there's no other Pokemon that when you spell them backwards, they mean something else. Can't wait to get to Grimer, am I right? We get to all these Pikachus. We're just gonna rank the base Pikachu. I used to love Pikachu. Pokemon Yellow was the first game I ever played. Or a Pokemon game I ever played. And I love Pikachu. But now that we get so much of Pikachu, I don't know how much I like it anymore. I'll put it under Pidgeotto. And now that I'm looking, I want to change... No, I'm gonna leave this the same. Yeah. Pikachu can be in B tier. Raichu... Unfortunately, most people that play Pokemon probably just keep true to the anime and refuse to evolve a Pikachu. So I don't think Raichu gets used a bunch. And we just got another Chonky Rat, so I'll put him next to the other Chonky Rat. But, I mean, I was one of those anime guys too, so I was like, you know what? Never gonna use him. Yeah, I agree. The different form of Raichu, this one, is goated. So when we get to that one, ooh, you can expect it being a lot higher than this chonky normal rat. Sandshrew is adorable. I'll put him under Butterfree. Then when it comes to Sandslash, I don't like it as much as Sandshrew. F. F for where I put Sandshrew or Sandslash? Oh, like you want me to put Sandslash in F? Like it's that bad? Because I could be convinced, because I honestly, I love Sandshrew, but I don't like Sandslash's. Oh, you want, okay, correct. I could agree. Actually, how about this? How do I put him in D, and I'll put Fearow at the top of F. F for Fearow. Oh, hi, Isaac. Sandslash is minimum 8. You're a Sandslash stan? Aren't you supposed to be at, like, work or something? Oh, right, you can put me on while you're at work because you sit. Yup. I don't even know why I don't like Sandslash. I just think it's weird. I feel like they could have been more creative with his evolution. Now we're going with the Nidoran, girl. Yeah, it can go there. And then Nidorina, like, better. We can put above... We'll put it above... We'll put it right under Sandshrew, because I think it looks cool. Nidoqueen, though. Sick-ass design. Ew, girls are gross. You're right, Doug, and that's why Nidoran Boy is going in the C tier. above right there. I don't like Nidorino though. I think they downgraded with this one. Not as bad as Sandshrew. I'll put it down here. Nidoking though, that's an S tier. Yeah. Yeah, I feel good with that one. I feel good with that one. Cleffa's lame as hell. Not as lame as the worm, I guess. Clefable is okay. It could be down there. Sorry, Clefairy. Sorry. Clefairy. My fault. Oof. Messing up on names of the original 151 is embarrassing. Vulpix, love design. Top of B tier. Ninetales, great design. We'll put it above Charmander. I feel good with that one. 1 point left. It's kind of funny because, like, I feel like when I do post this on YouTube, it'll have more of an access for people to click on. And the Pokemon community is sensitive? And me just putting Ninetales above Charmander, just releasing on that mouse click, I just kind of felt like a bunch of eyes staring at me and kind of just like squinting because they're mad. Jigglypuff's okay. It can be in C tier. We could put it above, in between the chunky rats. It got a good amount of screen time. Wigglytuff, not cool. Lame actually. Put above Clefable. Why not? Zubat. It got really annoying. Running into how many Zubats in a damn cave. Golbat's better. We could put him above Snake. Yeah. I can agree, Wigglytuff has been useless in my Nuzlocke. But yeah, once we get Crobat, though, Crobat's got a place on this list, because Crobat's cool. Oddish. Lame. So lame. And then Gloom kind of grosses me out. You could be down here somewhere too. I love Oddish. Oddish is... You're right. I probably was a little mean to Oddish. It could be higher. It could be, you know, I'll give it bottom of C. I was mean, because Oddish is a cute design. I just never used that line that much. I'm keeping Gloom down there. And Vileplume is also kind of cool. It could be... Yes, Daddy. It could be... We could separate the birds, finally. Okay, so I will just say Paris is not cool, and I don't like its design. I don't like that. I don't hate it. Z tier. Parasect, I don't like at all. I think it weird. I don't like how it just loses its pupils. It's kind of silly. Yeah, Venonat's okay. Man, there's not. I thought this list would have a lot of like S, A, and B, but the yes. Venomoth have never had any desire of using on my team, but it could be at the bottom of D. No, Paris, get down there. I'm a Venomoth stan. How about this? How about I swap Venomoth and Venonat? And Venomoth can be at... Oh no! Oh no, what happened? Okay, everything's saved. Everything's saved. Everything's saved. Everything's saved. Everything's saved. Whew! Venomoth. Okay, I'm just gonna compare designs. Venomoth can go... It can go under Jigglypuff. Huh? Is that fair, Doug? I'm not a big Venomoth guy, so C tier's pretty cool. Fair. Okay. I feel like there is a certain community that just loves Diglett, and my first thought when I saw Diglett was how much I don't care. I wanted to put it low. Don't disrespect Diglett. Oh no, Isaac's one of them. Fine, Diglett can be... It can be a behind Chunky Rat, but the three Digletts? You guys won't convince me. I think that is lame as hell. Under Golbat. Meowth is one of the good boys. He can be behind Pidgeotto. I like Meowth. No, he's a bad guy, Dubby. Sorry. My main memory with Meowth is not even like him with Team Rocket. It's that episode where we figure out how he learned how to talk, and he's like in the vent listening to tongue twisters. Oh, that's a good episode. But I've also never used Meowth ever on my team, and I think Persian is kind of a waste of Meowth. So Persian's gonna go down here. Psyduck though, we're shooting him up straight to the moon. We got Silly Duck, my first shiny ever, but that doesn't really mean anything to me, but yes, above Bulbasaur. Golduck, I don't know what they did to Psyduck to make him look like this, but it's I wish I would use Golduck more often because I think he looks all right. Yes. I love Mankey a lot. Under Vulpix. Then Primeape is very cool. We got a monkey that punches things, and that activates something in my brain that says that's cool. So we'll put him under Charmander. Alright, Doug, I want you to guess where the next two Mons are going, based on our good old tier list that we made like a month ago? Was it a month ago? A month or two? Must be SPV, absolutely. Growlithe and Arcanine are both S tiers, but Arcanine is currently number one. Currently my number one favorite Mon in this tier list. Who knows when it'll change? But yeah, for anyone that's watching and hasn't seen the other tier list, I ranked Arcanine as my favorite fire type of all time. Not just from Gen 1. So yeah, he's probably going to be up there. Poliwag It's just a tadpole. Like, but it is, let's put top F, but it is deceiving because then it goes into Poliwhirl, which is, for some reason, super cool in my head. Above Butterfree. And then Poliwrath is mean tadpole. He'll be at the under Pikachu. Then Abra is cute, but it's always annoying when you find him in the wild and he just teleports away from you. So you get to be a top of D tier. Kadabra is where things start getting ramping up. It could be under Monkey. And then Alakazam can be in the A tier. Above Psyduck. I feel good with that one. Machop. I don't know why he's like, I know they're muscles, but they just look like his ribs are sticking out. Under Chonky Rat. And then Machoke can also be in C tier. Under Poliwhirl, sorry. Machamp. He's a beefy boy. Oh, he got 4 arms now. Bottom of A. Oof. And we got the sucky Pokemon, and not even like how I feel about them. That's just what they do. Bellsprout is lame. Better than Venonat. The pocket pussy. And that's why Weeping Bell can go here. I don't like Victory Bell though as much as Weeping Bell. Get another Machop. And then Tentacool is just aight. Tentacruel is also just kind of aight, but aight plus. Yeah. Geodude is a rock with arms. Let's put a below Oddish. Graveler's is kind of right next to Golem, if I'm being honest. Golem, I like. He can be above Weeping Bell. Then we got Ponyta. This kind of just like shows me like how I feel about each Pokemon when I first look at them, you know? You can be above Vileplume. Rapidash looks pretty great. I just never really used it all that much. People love Poliwrath. Now. I didn't know some of these forms existed, but this one kind of cracks me up. This one kind of cracks me up too. Slow Poke is awesome. Yes. Slowbro is awesome too, just I think slightly less. Yes. Magnemite. How much do I like Magnemite? Ain't that a question? Sure. And I'm gonna use the same logic as I used for Diglett earlier. I like this less. Probably under Abra. Farfetch, I don't know why I like Farfetch, like, at all. Be the bottom C tier. I don't know why they even added it in the first gen, because honestly, I don't see like any viable reason to put it on your team in first gen, like, at all. These birds suck. Let's just be real. Doduo and Dugtrio are just kind of eh. That's embarrassing. Leave me alone, Doug. I feel like a lot of Gen 1 is just like, hey, we have this one thing, or this 2 thing, let's make it a 3 thing, and then it'll just be cooler. But I see it as being lazy, so don't like. We're gonna have to start scrolling now because of all these damn forms. I think before I start like Gen 2, I'll organize these into where they go. Seal is a silly little bitch. It's just I don't know why I like these dummies so much. Give people a B-drill. And now Dugong, fucking gong gong, goes up here for like hardly any reason except for the sound it makes. Yeah. Grimer. Can go somewhere. Because I do like Grimer for... I don't even know why. It's only because I used it in like the GameCube games. The same thing with Muck. As I just used the crap out of it and it like saved me so many times. Yes. Alright, Doug, how many times does it take you to spell? You want to spell Muck backwards, Doug? Sure, go for it. We finally hit the joke, boys. The joke is there. Shelder is okay. You didn't even spell it right, you freaking dweeb. It could be above far-fetched. Now, Cloyster, the vagina Pokemon, is also alright. It could be under Sandshrew. Don't call me names! Ghastly is... This is the only line of ghost Pokemon in the first gen, right, Doug? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what we found out when we did that ranking thing. Yeah. Be above. Could be under Raichu. Under Raichu. Haunter's cool. I love Haunter. Be under Wartortle. Now Ghastly belongs in the S tier. There. Fuck, Gengar. Uh. Listen, Doug. This is my first day of not working 1:30 in the morning shifts, okay? My brain hasn't recovered. I swear, internet, when this gets posted, I'm not smart, but I usually do better than this, at least when it comes to the original 151, but I got no sleep for like 3 days and only ran on energy drinks, and my brain is still... Dungeons & Dragons tonight is going to be a trip. Onyx is not terribly lame. It could be behind Tentacruel. You know what, Isaac? I would love for you to do a list like this and see if you can name all of them. Mr. Be mad at me in the comments. This one always confused me because it looks like he just ran through the mud. It just didn't... I mean, that does make sense. I mean, the animal that he's based off of. Be behind Ghastly. Hypno is not as cool as Drowsy. Smart. Yeah. You've seen too much Hypno art. There's stuff or is there stuff around Hypno or Drowsy? Because Drowsy makes sense because he has the nose that looks suspicious. But Hypno, oh, that's not good. Krabby's all right. It could be above Seal. Kingler can be right behind Krabby. Because, I mean, it's... No. I'm not justifying just making his crab bigger and giving him some pointy things behind him. You'd be behind... the pocket pussy with teeth. So they're not in F tier. I'm just putting them next to each other. I mean, they're just balls with the colors reversed, right? And one has a mouth. They also explode. Oh, my bad. You're going the... Ooh, that... You could be above Paris. You know, Paris, you've earned yourself back in the F tier. I've realized. This is the new gatekeeper of the D tier. Eggs, you're dumb. I don't like you. Get yoked. Now we get Executor, and it's slightly better because now the the eggs have become a tree. Because that makes sense. That's how it works. If you crack an egg out into your garden, you're going to grow a tree. You be there. Cubone. I like the design of Cubone. Yeah. You're now the leader of the C tier, Cubone. And I like Marowak actually more, because now he's like got a dark past. He can be behind Golem. You better move him to S tier, you monster. Oh, fucking A. How about He can be above Pikachu. He can be above the mascot, alright? Because Cubone has a better story than Pikachu. Let's make Cubone our mascot. Cubone's way cooler than Pikachu. Fine, okay. I know how to talk to my chat. Hitmonlee is... Yes. Hitmonchan, I think, is cooler than Hitmonlee, but not by a ton. Not better than Mudtoes. Oh, now we're gonna actually have to scroll every time. Lickitung, our man Buck from our Soul Link. He's gonna be next to Slowbro. Just because of that playthrough. Let's go, Buck! Coughing has made his way sort of into my heart. Just because of the anime, but it's not like anything crazy. He can be next to Arbok. That makes sense. Wheezing as well. They can all be there together. Sticky Poo Poo. They're just so, the only one that's not there is Ekans, but... Oh well. Rhyhorn? Ooh, big monster. Big monster's cool. A tier. Rhydon, bigger monster, now is bipedal. Behind Primate. Rhydon S? I feel better doing that. And then I also feel better doing that. Ride on these nuts. I think Rhydon's gonna stay right there for now. Mainly because I definitely like these three more than him. So maybe down the line, if like we start getting a lot of A tiers and not a lot of S's, maybe all four of these move into S tier. But hey, both evolutions made it to the A tier. Okay, that's pretty. It's pretty wild. We don't have any of those, so. Chansey, F, because I'm tired of everyone referring to my name as being a Chansey, so F. Tangela, the walking hentai, can be next above Bellsprout. Kangaskhan, I don't know why I don't like Kangaskhan as much as maybe some other people. Be behind Ghastly. I don't know if people like Kangaskhan. I don't. That much. It's there. It exists. So it's in the pretty much the it exists tier. Oh no, Doug. Ooh, the Horsey line. Horsey's cute. Horsey can be my new gatekeeper to the B tier. And Seadra, I don't... You can be there. That's nice. That's me being nice. I think once we get the other one, it'll probably be above both of them because I think it's a good design. Golteen is lame. Could be there. Seeking, I also think is lame, but it can at least be above Goldeen and Venonat, sure. Horsey would be A for me and Cedra B. So we're thinking on the same page almost, except I just don't like him as much as you do. Staryu is I. It could be the new head of D tier. Starmie is I plus. Be behind Pidgey. And then I want to switch. I'm gonna move Gravel a little farther down because every time I see it, I'm like, oh, you don't belong here. We'll play you above Onyx. Mr. Mime should be arrested. F tier. He's not that bad. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that for after I said the first thing. It could be the head of the F tier from now on. Okay. Scyther's cool as hell. I'm putting Scyther in S tier. No. 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 I love Scyther. Put it behind Blastoise. Oh, Isaac said S? Okay, I feel validated. S tier. It can even be above Growlithe. He cemented his way. Jinx, though? Phew. F. I am not... Nope, I am not being associated with a Jinx. No, sir. Electabuzz? I like Electabuzz a little bit. Could be... behind Marowak. Now we got Flame Butthead. I like him more than Marowak. Yeah. Feels good. God, there are so many forms. It's taking up 3 whole rows of just forms. Pinsir's kind of lame. Yeah. Tauros will be above Magnemite. Can be behind. Behind Ghastly. And now I will actually want to move Ghastly more above because he deserves better. Yeah. I think Magikarp is obviously lame, but is also kind of iconic. So it could be the new defender of the C tier. And I actually kind of want to move Farfetch'd down. There we go. I feel better now. Gyarados obviously should be in most people's like A and above. So that's what it's going to be for me. Yes. 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 Lapras? Also a sick design of a Pokemon. Be above Psyduck, below Alakazam. Ditto. Oof. You're not F tier Pokemon because you clearly have a use in pretty much every game. You'd be above Persian. Yeah. Eevee's cute. It'll be above Electabuzz. I feel good with that. Now we're filing into the evolution opinions. Are you saying S for Eevee, or was that for something earlier? Do I have to reevaluate Eevee now? Do that. Do that. Oh, Lapras. Okay. Okay, well, I still feel confident with this. Yeah, I'm keeping Lapras there. I maybe only have used Lapras, like, maybe once as my water type in a team. It's mainly up here for its design. I'm surprised that, like, I know there's a form right there, but I'm surprised there's not more forms of Lapras. Like, and forms that are better. Vaporeon has its place, and of course, Vaporeon is S for reasons. No. You know, it could be the new. No, I like Vaporeons. It could be above. It could be right below Gyarados. Jolteon's my favorite evolution. That's my S tier evolution. Yeah, I feel good about that. Flareon. Oof. How far do you go down, Flareon? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Yikes! Sorry, Flareon. I just realized that I'm not a big fan. Roof. I disagree strongly with Flareon or my whole evolution ranking that I just did, Isaac. I also don't like Porygon. There. Maybe Doug will come at me for that one? I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Nah, fuck Porygon. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know if there was like... It just seems like one of those Pokemons that's just oddly liked. I don't know. These lame-ass things as well. Not a fan. Yeah, not Now Kabuto and Kabutops are better. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah. Aerodactyl. I know Doug loves this mon a lot. But I... Crazy. Uh. There. Snorlax is the bomb. He'll be the new A defender. Sure. Oh wow, we're already like near the end. Can't believe it. Going to our legendary birds. Articuno, I think, is very cool. Probably my favorite of the three birds. Sure. Oh. Zapdos is also an A tier, just not that high. I don't know why I don't even like it. Like, it's literally almost, you could argue, is the same design as Jolteon, but just on a bird. But I don't know why I just don't like it as much. Yeah, we're putting him down there. The Moltres, we could be right above Venusaur. Yeah. And Dratini, it's cute. Dragonair has a very like slick design. That's a good way to describe it. Yeah. And then again, what do they do with this? What do they do with this? You can be a bottom of B tier. You could be higher if your evolution made sense to my brain, but it doesn't. Is Mewtwo normally above Mew in the Pokédex? Or is it... Am I losing my mind? So I want to do Mew first, because that makes sense in my brain. Mew's cute. That's about it for me. Be below Eevee. Mewtwo. Now, I know he's at A tier and above, for me, personally. But how high does he go? Where does Mewtwo lie? Yeah, he can be next tier Pokemon. I think I like that. Is there even a bunch of second tier or second gen mons in like my head? Yeah, there's a fair enough amount. I was gonna say I could just do that right now too, but I think that's a decent amount. Is 10 too much, Doug, or too little for first gen, do you think? Yours would be different. Well, yeah, obviously. But would you have more in yours? Because it's mainly been these four that have been. You'd have more, like a lot more. Because I thought 10 out of 10, like 10 out of 10 mons in my brain out of 151 is pretty good. And these four have been on the cusp of it the whole time. Snorlax be S for you for sure. I do. You'd probably have 20. I'm just trying to be selective now for when we get through the entire Pokédex. I do agree that Snorlax needs to be higher. He can be behind Charmander. A child? Are you calling me a child, Duck? What have I done wrong? Oh, dude. Yeah, I am. I am a child, huh? Is there any other discourse we need to have before we end the stream? Like, does F tier look alright? Or I should say within reason, because it is always my opinion, but I could be convinced of why I'm wrong. Sandslash can go up a little more. Yeah. I still believe right on his ass. I could think about it when I get there. Those four in the A tier are pretty tied in my brain. Porygon, you need to go down a little bit more, pal. Yeah. Yeah, Graveler's back down to D. Pinsir and Abra and D tiers, criminal. Pinsir's staying there. Abra, I'll move it into C tier with Magikarp. Because they are both iconic, but they also are useless. You mainly catch them because you're like, ooh, what comes next is awesome. Pidgey can move up a little bit. Yeah. The Starmie disrespect is wild. I gotta do the test of whether I feel like it's okay in my brain of how far I can move it up. These two can switch. And then Chunky Rat. Okay. Then I'll do that. Okay. I think that's as far as both of Ghastly and Starmie go. Maybe? Yes. Just one more. One more. There we go. Feel better about that one. I feel like both of these can go back a little farther. And then... Okay. I feel better about the C tier now. And then... Okay. Is it bad that whenever I see Venusaur up here, I kind of get weirded out that he's this far up? But I mean, at the grand scheme of things, when I get through the whole Pokédex, this list is going to look way bigger. Okay. So with the whole conversation of my S tier is small for Gen 1, let's move these two in there for now. We'll make it 12 in the S tier, and then as we go through the generations, these are the first two that are going into the S tier when it starts like expanding, you know? Is there any more objections to my list, Doug or Isaac? Oh, 7. Oh. Alright. So yeah, I think that's our short stream for the day, and then I'll see both of you guys at Dungeons & Dragons, and for anyone on the YouTubes, I will be doing these rankings of the other generations in the future. I mainly do ranking videos when I only want to do like a short stream when I like have plans that day. But yeah, I think it was a good stream and a good start to ranking all the Pokemon in the Pokédex. We still have all of these to go through, so there's a lot. That list is going to be oh so big boy with a bunch of tiny cute Pokemon. Alright, and I think that's the stream, and I'll see everybody another time. Bye.